You know, as I look out over the sky, God reminds me just how beautiful things really are. And this is just a small fragment of what heaven looks like. A lot of times we don't even see it. A lot of times we don't accept it. A lot of times we can't even receive it. A lot of times we're just blind. But the Lord spoke to me this morning and told me to go do something that He's been having me to do here lately. And I never thought in my life that He would call me to do that. You know, I've seen people go out in stores, leave little messages here and there. And they didn't really know why they were doing it, but they were doing it. And the Lord's had me go out in public and do some things, putting messages here and little messages there. And all of this is the work of God. It's not me. So I give Him all the credit because I didn't even think of it without Him. That just lets me know how much I need God, because if I think on my own, I will go in the wrong direction. See, He reminded me that He orders my steps. He will direct my path. He has chosen a way for us to go down, for us to walk down each and every day. But if you take the time to listen, you take the time to be still, you will hear Him speak to you. And all you have to do is just be obedient. I know sometimes it's not hard. It's not easy, to go out and do what He's called you to do, because sometimes you may think to yourself that people may judge you because you do it. Sometimes you may think to yourself that it looks stupid. We got to remember this, that God's ways are not our ways. As high as the heaven is from the earth, His thoughts are completely, totally different from ours, if you get what I'm saying. The thing is to trust Him in everything that you do, because it's not something that came from you, but it's something that comes from God, which is heavenly. See, His heart is huge. Our heart basically don't think those things. God reminded me that even in our heart, we can't even trust our own heart, because it goes in ways and in places need not be. But if we trust and lean on God, we lean unto Him for all understanding. We trust not in our own ways. That is empowerment. That is empowerment that comes from God Himself. And I thank God for everything that He does in my life. I thank Him for every person that comes across this video, because if you reach this video, if the video reached you, it's for a reason, it's for a purpose, it's not by coincidence. And I just want to let you know that the love of God is shared among all of us. Not one person is too far that God can't reach. Jesus wants you to return home. So He's just saying, basically, if you are not walking with Him, if you walked away from Him, if you think that you can't receive the gift that He has for you, hey, you got another thing coming, because God loves you that much. Like I said, He gave His only begotten for you. So hey, why don't you give Jesus a chance? Come back home to Him. Come back home to Him, because that's what He wants. He wants life for you, not death. But He wants you to kill everything in your own body, that is your flesh, because the spirit needs to be lifted up. That's where everything takes place. So hey, the love of God has met you this morning, and He's letting you know that He's got something intentional, something planned just for you. So seek Him while you can. Until then, God bless. Take care. Be encouraged, and know that good things will come your way.